When the moon is in Aries in the second house, there's a tendency for independence and impulsiveness combined with practicality and consistency. This may manifest in a personality that desires quick, tangible results. They may be brave and adventurous but also crave financial stability and material comforts due to their placement in the second house, which rules possessions and self-worth. In relationships, they might be passionate and enthusiastic, often taking the initiative in emotional matters. However, they need a partner who respects their need for autonomy and personal space. Some challenges they might face could arise from their impulsive nature, which may lead to hasty decisions or actions, particularly in financial matters. Career influences can be significant. Those with this placement may excel in jobs that require a quick mind and steady hand, such as emergency services or financial industries. Managing finances is paramount, often resulting in a career in business, banking, or investment. However, they should be careful not to let their drive for financial security become consuming. Strengths include courage, initiative, assertiveness, and financial acumen. The challenges can be impatience, impulsiveness, and the potential to prioritize material achievements over personal fulfillment. Hence, personal growth lessons may involve learning to balance their financial aspirations with their personal goals and relationships. They may need to reflect on what truly matters to them beyond material possessions, fostering patience, and slowing down to avoid impulsive decisions. The moon in Taurus in the second house indicates a person with a deep need for stability and security. This placement often points to individuals who seek comfort and luxury, and who find satisfaction in material possessions. They are likely practical, reliable, and have a strong appreciation for the beauty of the physical world. In relationships, these individuals may seek partners who share their sense of stability and comfort, and who can provide them with the emotional security they crave. They are typically loyal and seek long-term relationships. However, their desire for stability can make them resistant to change, which could lead to difficulties in adapting to new situations or dealing with unpredictability. The connection to the second house suggests these individuals may be good at managing resources and potentially excel in careers related to finance, property, or any field that requires a steady hand and careful planning. However, they may have a fear of financial instability or loss, which can lead to overly cautious behavior or materialistic tendencies. Strengths associated with this placement include patience, reliability, and a profound appreciation for beauty and nature. Challenges may include resistance to change, stubbornness, and a potential over-reliance on material possessions for happiness. Personal growth for this placement can involve learning to embrace change and finding happiness and security in things beyond material possessions. This also includes learning to balance their need for stability with the reality that life is often unpredictable, and holding on too tightly to what's familiar can limit potential growth and opportunity. When the moon is in Gemini in the second house, it signifies a personality that is flexible, intelligent, and values communication greatly. Such individuals favor variety and change, and they are known for their mental agility and curiosity. In relationships, they can be engaging partners who enjoy intellectual stimulation. They value the free exchange of ideas and conversations that challenge them mentally. They might, however, struggle with commitment due to their need for change and a fear of monotony. In terms of career, these people are likely to excel in roles that involve both independence and communication. They may be drawn to careers in journalism, teaching, or sales due to their need for variety, intellectual curiosity, and strong communication skills. Strengths for this placement include adaptability, intelligence, and excellent communicative abilities. They can also be very resourceful and versatile in their approach to problem solving. However, this placement can also present some challenges. Their desire for change and fear of boredom can make them fickle and indecisive, making it hard for them to stick to one thing. Personal growth lessons for them might include learning to balance their desire for variety against the need for stability, and to commit to things long-term, even if it means experiencing some monotony. In other words, they may need to learn to endure boredom and routine in order to achieve their goals. Their quick-thinking minds would certainly be a great tool in this aspect. Embracing stability and developing consistency will serve them well in all aspects of their lives, from relationships to career choices. The moon in Cancer in the second house suggests a deeply emotional and intuitive individual who values security, both emotional and financial. They crave stability and are strongly attached to their belongings. They understand how to nurture and care for others, often creating an environment of emotional warmth and safety. In relationships, this placement is associated with a nurturing and protective nature. These individuals are loyal and expect the same from their partners. Communication is vital to them in maintaining strong bonds. However, they can be overly reliant on emotional connections, which can make them somewhat clingy or overly possessive. In terms of career, they can excel in fields where they can utilize their emotional sensitivity and nurturing abilities, such as nursing, psychology, real estate, or culinary arts. They are also likely to be good at managing finances due to their need for security. Strengths of this placement include emotional intelligence, nurturing capabilities, and loyalty. They have a knack for making people feel safe and loved. Their challenges often involve oversensitivity, a tendency to hold on to resentment, and fear of financial instability. To grow personally, they need to learn to let go of grudges and learn to trust themselves and their financial decisions. They must understand that security comes from within, not from material possessions. They need to balance their desire for stability with the ability to take risks when necessary, and understand that change, while scary, can often lead to growth. Having the moon in Leo in the second house indicates a strong personality marked by creativity, confidence, and a natural flair for leadership. These individuals crave recognition and can be quite assertive, often displaying a dramatic side in the pursuit of being in the spotlight. In relationships, they require admiration and loyalty, being generous and warm-hearted lovers themselves. These people may be attracted to careers that allow them to shine and express their creativity freely. Industries involving arts, entertainment, or public speaking can be a good fit. Their natural charisma can also lead to success in leadership roles. Strengths associated with this placement include a powerful charisma, creativity, and a great sense of loyalty. Their optimistic attitude and self-assured talent for attracting public attention makes them unforgettable. Nevertheless, it's not all sunshine. They can face challenges like stubbornness, egoism, and dominating tendencies. They may take criticisms very seriously, leading to hurt feelings or conflict. As for personal growth, these individuals might need to learn humility and how to share the spotlight. They could also work on being less dependent on external validation and developing resilience against criticism. They need to discover that prestige and personal worth are not the same. It's important for them to understand that self-confidence comes from within, not from applause. By embracing these lessons, those with the moon in Leo in the second house can find a healthy blend between their need for admiration and true self-validation. Having the moon in Virgo in the second house suggests a thoughtful, analytical personality. This individual may be detail-oriented, dedicated, and can be expected to place great value on routine, order, and practicality. They may strive for perfectionism, leading to a tendency towards self-criticism. Care should be taken to remember that everyone makes mistakes. In relationships, they may be dependable, helpful, yet somewhat reserved. They may be most comfortable with partners who appreciate their need for personal space and order. Communication is key because they value exactness and honesty. The influence of Virgo in the second house has potential career implications as well. Careers requiring organizational skills, attention to detail, or analysis may appeal to them. They might excel in roles like accountancy, data analysis, or health-related fields. Strengths of this placement include reliability, a strong work ethic, and analytical skills. However, they may struggle with demands for spontaneity, taking criticism personally, and a propensity towards worry. Overcoming these challenges often involves cultivating self-acceptance and flexibility, as well as managing their inherent tendency towards stress and worry. In terms of personal growth, the lesson here is balance. They must learn to balance their need for routine and perfection with the unpredictability of life. Forgiving themselves and others for imperfections can lead to emotional growth and a more positive outlook. The moon in Libra in the second house suggests a personality that values balance and harmony. You're likely to yearn for peaceful relationships and prefer surroundings that are aesthetic and serene. You often seek acceptance and validation from others, striving for fairness and equality. Diplomatic and tactful, you can also have a strong sense of justice. In relationships, you may prioritize partnerships that complement your intellectual and emotional needs. You typically prefer partners who are diplomatic and balance your efforts. You may settle disputes with grace, and invest mental and emotional resources to maintain relationship equilibrium. You're likely to appreciate beauty and romance, often showing an affinity for artistic pursuits. In terms of career, this planetary placement may guide you towards professions where these traits can shine. Careers in law, diplomacy, human resources, counseling, or any field requiring balance and mediation might suit you. Your love for aesthetics might also make you successful in the arts or design. Strengths include your diplomatic nature, your yearning for balance, and your capacity to see both sides of a situation. Your determination to maintain harmony can make you a valuable asset to teams. However, challenges may include difficulty in making decisions, susceptibility to others' influence, and avoidance of confrontational situations. You might wrestle with a fear of loneliness or rejection. A key personal growth lesson involves learning to validate yourself independently of others' validation. You may need to practice embracing conflict as a natural part of life and relationships, and train yourself to make firm decisions. This will help in self-assertion and formulating individualistic opinions. A person with the moon in Scorpio in the second house is passionate, determined, and resourceful. With a strong attraction to the mysterious and unexplored, their emotions are intense and often hidden behind a calm, and occasionally, aloof exterior. Their instincts often guide them, leading them to trust their gut feelings above all. Strong-willed, they are not afraid to go after what they want, often showing a relentless pursuit that might be wrongly perceived as stubbornness. In relationships, these individuals seek depth and genuine connections. They can be sensitive and protective of their loved ones, often displaying a surprising capacity for empathy. They may find it challenging to open up emotionally because they fear betrayal. Trust building takes time for them, but once trust is established, they are loyal partners. Career-wise, they are attracted to fields that allow them to delve deep or uncover truth such as psychology, finance, or detective work. Their determination and resourcefulness make them excellent problem solvers. They may need to be careful about a tendency to tie their self-worth too closely to their financial standing. One of their challenges might be managing their strong emotions under stress. They also have a tendency towards possessiveness and jealousy. Their personal growth lessons often revolve around learning to trust and share their feelings more openly. They may need to work on balancing their drive for security with their need for emotional connection. Recognizing that their value extends beyond their material possessions or achievements will be key to their emotional growth. The moon in Sagittarius in the second house indicates an individual with an adventurous spirit, curious mind, and optimistic outlook on life. They value independence and freedom, are typically natural risk-takers, and enjoy experiencing new things. Positive, uplifting, and enthusiastic, they light up any room with their vibrant energy. Their curiosity often leads them to continuously seek knowledge. In relationships, they require room to grow and explore. They may be attracted to partners who are equally spontaneous and adventurous. These individuals crave deep, meaningful relationships, but equally need freedom and avoid feeling trapped. Balance between connection and personal freedom can pose a challenge. In terms of career, these individuals often excel in roles that allow for constant learning and growth. They may find success in fields such as education, tourism, and publishing. Careers that involve travel or allow them to encounter different cultures could also be fulfilling. One of the biggest strengths of this placement is their unwavering optimism and thirst for knowledge. However, these tendencies may also lead to challenges such as impulsive decision-making or restlessness, especially if they feel limited or bored. Their personal growth journey often includes learning to balance their need for freedom with their responsibilities. Also, they should work on their impulsive tendencies and learn more patience. Through these challenges, people with moon in Sagittarius in the second house come to understand that not all who wander are lost. Their adventurous spirit gives them an exciting, fulfilling life, and their natural curiosity ensures that they have rich, diverse life experiences. Having the moon in Capricorn in the second house means you value practicality, discipline, and ambition when it comes to personal possessions, finances, and self-worth. Core personality traits include being careful, methodical, and a planner. You may also be resistant to change, preferring instead to stick to well-established norms. In relationships, you tend to appreciate stability and reliability. You prefer to take things slowly, building a strong foundation before moving forward. You might struggle to express your feelings due to a fear of vulnerability leading to perceived weakness. When it comes to career, you may be drawn to areas that offer structure, clear goals, and potential for advancement. Finance, management, or industries involving material possessions could especially appeal to you. You can be a hard worker who's always looking to improve and climb the ladder. Strengths associated with this placement include being disciplined, a strong sense of responsibility, innate ability to lead, and great decision-making skills. However, you may struggle with rigidity, difficulty in expressing yourself emotionally, and fear of change. Learn to be more flexible and open to new opportunities, allowing for personal growth. Personal growth lessons may include learning to express your feelings, being more comfortable with vulnerability, and understanding that change is a natural part of life. Celebrating small wins and recognizing your worth can also lead to higher self-esteem and happiness. By doing so, you allow yourself to navigate changes and grow both emotionally and financially. The moon in Aquarius in the second house means the individual might crave emotional freedom and desire intellectual stimulation above many other things. They are likely to cherish their individuality and embrace their unique traits. However, they can also struggle to develop deep, emotional connections, and might opt for friendships over romantic attachments. Their relationships are generally characterized by a need for space and breathing room. Career-wise, these individuals are attracted to professions that provide avenues for innovation and unconventional tactics. Fields that value out-of-the-box thinking and forward-thinking approaches, like technology or social activism, may be particularly appealing. Strengths for a person with this placement include a knack for originality, resourcefulness, and an ability to readily adapt to changing circumstances. They also possess a strong sense of loyalty and are typically dedicated to their chosen causes. The main challenges would be their potential emotional detachment and a tendency to resist conforming to societal norms. This can lead to feelings of alienation or difficulty in maintaining long-term relationships. They may also have a tendency to value material security, which can lead to stress or anxiety. A major lesson for personal growth is learning to balance their intellectual and emotional sides. This involves realizing that feelings are as valid as thoughts and that vulnerability is not a weakness. Understanding that societal norms do not necessarily limit freedom but can offer a structure for living could also be an important growth target. Having the moon in Pisces in the second house marks a unique astrological configuration that shapes core personality traits, relationship tendencies, and career influences. Individuals with this placement are typically sensitive, empathetic, and intuitive. They are spiritually inclined and often seek deeper meanings in life's ordinary moments. Their emotional intelligence is strong, and they feel deeply. When it comes to relationships, Moon in Pisces in the second house favors those who show compassion and understanding. These individuals are loyal partners, valuing emotional connection over materialistic aspects. They're often seen as caregivers in their relationships due to their naturally nurturing persona. In the professional sphere, they may be drawn to careers involving creativity, caregiving, or spirituality. They might thrive in roles where they can emotionally connect with others, such as counseling or art therapy. Their empathetic nature is a strength, as it facilitates deep connections with other people. Their imagination and intuition can spark creativity, while their spirituality offers grounding balance. However, these individuals might face challenges, such as oversensitivity to criticism or situations, leading to emotional overwhelm. An inclination towards escapism might also be a challenge, as they may resort to dreams and fantasies to avoid the harsh realities of life. A significant personal growth lesson for these individuals can be learning to set emotional boundaries while maintaining their natural empathy. They may also need to learn that it's okay to prioritize their own emotional well-being in relationships. This configuration encourages an exploration of the balance between engaging with the world on emotional terms and withdrawing to nurture their inner selves.